Hey guys, it's Ben from TV Parts today. Back behind me on the table, we have a 55UX600U. We're gonna be pulling the boards out of the back of this unit. If you have any questions, if you need any parts, you can give us a call at 1-800-203-7484, and let's get into it. The main board is gonna be coming out first. We've got a couple clips around the outside and looks like about 6 screws. It should be pretty simple. A lot of these clips are gonna be the same style. You just wanna kinda get underneath it, push down with your thumbnail, and then slowly ease it out of there. This little guy is gonna be the same thing, and all these clips are gonna use the same style. You just pinch down on the flap and just kind of scoot them out. There is gonna be one here connected to the outside of the television. You might wanna get in there and get it out so we don't have any issues when we're actually pulling the board away from the chassis. We might worry about that after we get the screws out. These cables here, you're gonna pinch down on the 2 buttons on the side and they should just come right out. We'll get the screws. So before we actually pull this away from the chassis, there are gonna be these plates along the side that we're gonna need to deal with. And this piece should just come right away. And I believe it should just come out and away from this one at the bottom. Now this is what I was talking about here. This is clipped in on the board. So we're gonna wanna get that out safely before we pull the board fully away. And there you have it. Moving on to the LED driver board, there are only 4 screws keeping this top plate in place. 2 up here, 2 down here. There's a clip here and then a clip underneath. We'll just have to get the screws off. We'll get this plate off and then it should just come away from the back of the TV. So now that we have the LED driver board free, there are 2 clips here, same style as the main board. You just want to use your thumbnail to clip, push the clip down, it should just slide right out. And that's your LED driver board. Now moving on to the power supply board, there are 6 screws, 2 at the top, 2 in the middle, 2 at the bottom here. There is the cord that goes to the wall outlet, as well as these 2 clips that we're gonna have to get off here. To start out with, just make sure that this is pulling your tape up here so that you can get this actually freed away from the board. And then these 2 clips are pretty self-explanatory. You just pinch down on the lever on the back, just ease it out. Same thing with this guy. Now it's gonna give me a little bit more guff. Now we'll just get the screws. That should be it for the power supply board. The T-con board is gonna be last. There are a couple things that we wanna do first before we get the screws and this plate taken off. We're gonna get these cables disconnected. You just pinch down on the 2 sides and then pull it right out. There is some light adhesive here keeping this in place. We'll pull this back. And then that will allow us to get access to these 2 ribbon cable connections here. We just want to pop them up with our fingernails and they should just come right out. Now that we've got all of the cabling and all of the tape and everything out of the way, we can use a fine tip screwdriver again to get these 3 screws out of here. That should allow us to get access to the board itself. And it doesn't appear that there are any more screws or anything, no adhesive, and it just comes free. All right, that's it. Pretty simple stuff today. If you have any questions, you can either leave them in the comment section down below, give us a call. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe to the channel, you'll receive 20% off your first order through TV Parts today. And we will see you next time.
Thank you for watching another TV Parts Today repair video. If you have a question regarding your TV repair, post a comment and we will try to help. And don't forget,
you can help us and stay up to date by subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Also, check us out on Facebook for exclusive promo codes.